Good afternoon. I'm County Executive Ken Jenkins, and today is Monday, March 12th, and this is our weekly briefing. This week we'll be talking through and certainly hearing from the Deputy County Executive, Richard Whitney, who will tell us about everything going on in the nationally accredited and award-winning park system. We have Susan Spear and Chief Douglas Siller, who will be here from our Special Operations Division, talking about a dangerous trend that's going on. We'll follow that up with our Commissioner of Health, Dr. Shalita Amler, who will tell us all about National Women's Health Week. And we'll talk about a little bit about Haitian Heritage Month and something that'll come up later on this week for flag raising. So let's kick right straight off and have our Department of Emergency Services Commissioner, Susan Spear, and she'll introduce everyone else coming up in a second to talk about a really dangerous trend that we need everyone to pay attention to and stop. Commissioner.
Thank you, County Executive Jenkins. We appreciate you recognizing this important safety concern and taking action to protect our schools. A social media trend of deliberately damaging or short-circuiting Chromebooks, laptops, or other lithium-ion battery devices is dangerous and may result in criminal charges, including arson. The batteries can overheat, release large quantities of toxic fumes, catch fire, or explode. This is not a silly prank. This is no joke. It is dangerous and it is illegal. If you think I am trying to scare you, you would be correct. The fumes are toxic and a fire can get out of control very quickly. To schools, please be alert and notify local authorities of any incidents. Dial 911 if necessary. To parents, please talk with your kids about the risks and consequences. To students, please do not take part in this or encourage others. You can seriously hurt yourselves and your friends. The Westchester County Department of Emergency Services is actively working with local fire departments to address this dangerous social media trend and keep our schools safe. With thanks to our Special Operations and Hazmat leaders, Chief Doug Stiller and Deputy Chief Chris Johnson, for their actions. And with that, I would ask Chief Stiller to talk a little bit about the most serious dangers of this social media trend and what to do if it should occur in your school. Thank you.
Good afternoon. So if you were to come across one of these issues, whether it was accidental or due to this TikTok issue that's going on around the country, is that to leave the thing alone. The best thing to do is isolate it in the room wherever it is and just get out. Close the door, call 911, and follow your protocols at school, or if you're at home, because this happens at home, leave the home. Meet out front, meet the fire department out there, and let them know where exactly in the house they need to go to. Same thing with the school districts. Let the fire department know what classroom this issue is in and get them there as quickly as possible to handle it. These devices, the batteries that are in them, put out toxic fumes and vapors when they're burning, and they burn extremely hot, and most fire extinguishers are ineffective with these types of batteries when they're burning. So it's just better to isolate it and get away from it and leave it for the professionals to take care of.
Thanks, Chief. You're welcome. All right, and again, we led off with this today because it's such a significant and serious issue. This is a challenge right now that is going across on TikTok, and it's certainly we want to let everyone know and discourage those kind of things. And whether you're trying to stick things in the port for charging that would short circuit the particular item, and then could cause not just a fire, not just noxious fumes and smoke. It is dangerous. People can get hurt. You can hurt yourselves, but more importantly, you can hurt others. And as Chief Stiller was pointing out, the approach then is not to try to put the fires out, because everyone's first instinct, grab a fire extinguisher and try to do that. And battery fires, as everyone is aware of, are much more challenging than anything else. And again, we want to discourage as loudly as possible anyone from participating in what is not just a silly and dangerous and could be a criminal activity with those kind of things that are going on. Again, you'd hate to see an accident happen and then someone lose their life because of that. And again, it's not just the flames or fire that can happen with the battery, it's also the fumes that are noxious as well. So there's just so many things. It's just don't do it. It's not necessary. It's not something that's fun. It's not a joke at all. And as Commissioner Spear pointed out, if you thought that she was trying to scare you, she was, right? Because again, it's not something that is fun. It's not funny. It can get someone seriously hurt. Again, it just doesn't. You think it's a Chromebook, it's not that big. That is a problem. So just don't do it. Thanks, Commissioner Spear. And Chief Stiller, Deputy Chief is here as well. So thank you so much, Chris, for being here this afternoon with us. At this time, we want to have a week that follows Mother's Day, and I hope for everyone, their mothers and the mother figures that were out there had a wonderful Sunday. It was a beautiful day, but again, this week is an opportunity because it continues on with National Women's Health Week. And with us from May 12th to May 18th, we want to make sure that we're encouraging women and girls to prioritize their own health, and certainly our County Health Department recommends women schedule an annual checkup, stay current on their health screenings, and set aside time in their daily routine to exercise, eat healthier foods, and get enough sleep. So with us here to give us some more information is our Commissioner of Health, Dr. Shalita Amler. Dr. Amler.
Thank you. Thank you, County Executive. Hopefully everyone has enjoyed a lovely Mother's Day and has taken time to thank and remember the women in their lives for all they do and have done. Today marks the start of National Women's Health Week, and I thank you, County Executive, for giving me the platform to remind women of all ages to prioritize their own health. Too often, we are busy performing the invisible work of maintaining a household and a family, and we may neglect to keep up with our own healthcare needs. Today, I want to remind women to schedule their annual checkups. It has likely been longer than you think since you had your last one. And it's so important to stay current on health screenings and to set aside time in our daily routines to exercise, eat healthy foods, and get enough sleep. This includes a mammogram and for some additional breast screenings. Also, schedule your cervical and colorectal cancer screenings. Medical experts recommend cervical cancer screening start at age 21, and for women of average risk, breast cancer screening should begin at age 40, while colorectal cancer screening should start at age 45. If you don't already know your family history, it's really important to have that conversation with your mom or your family and take notes. Depending on your family history and an individual's risk, a physician may advise breast and colorectal screenings to start sooner and occur more frequently. If you have a parent or sibling who had cancer or a significant polyp, screening should start 10 years before those were identified in your family member. Besides screening, there are other things that you can do to reduce your risk of developing chronic disease. Most importantly, adopt a healthy lifestyle and stay the course. Many chronic diseases such as heart disease, diabetes, and hypertension are linked to unhealthy behaviors such as the use of tobacco and alcohol and the consumption of fatty, salty, and sugary foods. As parents, we lead by example. So showing your daughters and sons that you care about your own health can help the next generation develop healthy eating habits too, and just exercising. For those who are sexually active, it's important to get tested for sexually transmitted infections to maintain good health and to treat any infections that arise. The County Health Department can help. County clinics at 134 Court Street here in White Plains and 20 South Broadway on the second floor in Yonkers offer STI testing with no out-of-pocket costs. You can call 914-995-5800 for an appointment or walk into our White Plains Clinic on Friday mornings between 9 and 12. And the County Health Department also offers immunizations for uninsured and underinsured adults and children. Given what's going on in our neighboring counties with measles and around the country, keeping your child vaccinated for measles is really, really important. For uninsured and underinsured adults and children, covered through the Vaccine Adults for Vaccine and Vaccine for Children programs, the County Health Department provides these vaccines at no cost. You can call 914-995-5800 weekdays to discuss eligibility. And if you don't have health insurance but would like to get health insurance, you can call 914-995-6350 to get connected to our Navigator program, which can help you find insurance that will meet your pocketbook and your needs. For healthier living tips, you can also visit the Health Department's webpage at Go to Westchester and go to westchestergov.com/health and look for these pages: More to Move, Diabetes, and Prenatal Care. Thank you.
First, thank you so much, Commissioner Amler, for reminding us all the things that need to happen. But following Mother's Day, especially since it was such a wonderful day, to have those opportunities to continue to talk and make sure for National Women's Health Week, again from May 12th to May 18th, making sure folks are getting their prioritizing their own health, making sure that they're exercising and taking all those great suggestions into hand. But also, if you need specific care, then there's places to get to the navigators to help everyone understand that. With us this afternoon, although not speaking, are our County Legislator, Jewel Williams Johnson, who is the chair of the Board of Legislators Health Committee, as well as a member of the Board of Health, representing the Board of Legislators. And again, there's continued reminders of the things that happen through her health committee and the outreach that they continue to do, certainly through Mental Health Awareness Month, but everything going on. So we always thank County Legislator Jewel Williams Johnson for being here with us, and certainly Commissioner Amler for reminding us all again during National Women's Health Week to take care of those screenings. Make sure you talk to family members about history, write that history down, and be able to do all of those things to stay current on health screenings and set us up enough time in their routine for exercise, eating healthier foods, and definitely getting enough sleep, which so many people don't, especially if they're looking through their social media, which they really shouldn't be doing. Get more sleep. Go to bed. Put that thing away. All right. Thanks a lot, Commissioner Amler. All right. Next up, we have on Friday, we're going to proudly raise the Haitian flag in celebration of the rich history, vibrant culture, and enduring contributions of our Haitian community here in Westchester County and beyond. This commemorative event will feature remarks from local leaders, followed by a ceremonial flag raising for Haitian Heritage Month. Let us come together in unity and pride to celebrate Haitian Heritage Month and honor Haiti's legacy of independence, resilience, and cultural strength. This event's going to be free and it's open to the public and all are welcome. It'll be this Friday, May 16th at 3 p.m. right here at the McKalian Office Building on 148 Martine Avenue here in White Plains. And again, that's 3 p.m. Friday, May 16th, and it'll be a flag raising to celebrate Haitian Heritage Month. With that, we're going to ask the Deputy County Executive, Richard Wishney, to come up and let us know everything that's happening in our park system.
What kind of park system?
Nationally accredited and award-winning.
Absolutely. Thank you, Mr. County Executive. It's my honor today to talk a little bit about our park system. And as we've often mentioned, there's some 18,000 acres of parks here in Westchester County, overseen by our wonderful Parks and Recreation Committee. And they have over 50 parks. I think there's something like 55 parks that they're responsible for. So this Tuesday, May 13th, from 5:10 a.m. to 6:10 a.m., that's a.m., at the Alfred Del Bello Muscoot Farm. Folks that are 18 and older can see the beautiful views as the sun rises over the farm and surrounding land. It's a peaceful, easygoing, fresh start to the day. and walks leave promptly to ensure that you can see the beautiful sunrise come up over the farm. Each walk, of course, is weather dependent, and an email goes out the day before if it's being canceled. On a Wednesday at Lasden Park, May 14th from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m., the American Civil War, a war of firsts, is the theme, and this free exhibit with interactive displays explores the significant innovations in warfare, medicine, weaponry, transportation, and other vital advancements that emerged during the Civil War. Also, it is open on Wednesdays through Sundays from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. throughout the balance of the year. And on Saturday, very importantly, as you know, the county executive recently announced that Playland will be opening on Memorial Day weekend. And with that in mind, we'd like to hire those young people who might be available during the summer to apply for a variety of summer jobs at Playland, including park management, ride operators, ride attendants, lifeguards, cashiers, custodial, and painters. The first 100 applicants will have a chance to interview on the spot. And again, this is going to be at Playland Park on Saturday, May 17th from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. And you should bring your Social Security card and a valid photo ID. Applicants 16 and 17 also should bring a parent or guardian along with them. Eligible applicants may wish to enroll in the Westchester County Payroll Direct Deposit as their form of payment. And if they do wish to do that, they must bring either a blank voided check or a bank-issued direct deposit setup form, which includes their routing number and account number printed on the document. This program, another program to hire more people, will be held at the Westchester County Center on June 7th. And I don't have the time for that, Mr. County Executive, that we're going to have those folks. But you can check with us at the Parks and Recreation, and they'll tell you exactly what time on that day. And finally, on Sunday, May 18th, from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m., Bicycle Sunday, again, will be held on the Bronxville Parkway. This is a really safe way for you to get out, enjoy the weather. It's a 13-mile loop of the parkway. It's closed, of course, for cars, and it's exclusive for use by non-motorized bicyclists, scooters, and inline skaters. If you're bringing an e-bike, it's a Class 1 only for safety's sake. And of course, walkers and joggers are also welcome. And Mr. County Executive, that's the event.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, Deputy County Executive Richard Wishney, and talking through so many different things that he had. One, again, to remind everyone that this past Saturday, May 10th, we had a job fair for Playland for the jobs. There was a healthy line around the building. I was there earlier in the morning, right at 10 o'clock. The times are from 10 until 2 when they're doing those interviews. This Saturday, May 17th, is going to be at Playland from 10 to 2, and then on June 7th from 10 to 2, again back at the county center. But once again, thank you, Richard, for bringing all that information to us, letting people know what kind of things they could do. Certainly on Mother's Day, there was a bunch of folks out enjoying that nationally accredited and award-winning park system, including people walking around at Playland and taking participation at reservations at the Tiki Bar and restaurant. A nice, healthy crowd that was there over the weekend on Mother's Day. Some 400 families that had reservations there, so it was an awesome weekend. But again, Bicycle Sunday, there was lots of folks that got out and engaged on that. And if we listened to Commissioner Amler taking an opportunity to exercise well during that particular point in time. This week, on Wednesday, that is the 14th, Wednesday the 14th, we will be recognizing during this week, which is Police Officers Week. On Wednesday, we'll be doing our police memorial service and awards recognition for public safety. That starts at 12 o'clock. That will be at the county center at 12 o'clock. And certainly, public is welcome to come to those events, but it'll also stream online. So wherever you happen to be, you can make sure to recognize Peace Officers Memorial Day, as well as Police Officers Week. During this week, to make sure that we're recognizing all those folks in law enforcement that continue to go out and make sure they're doing the very best job possible in protecting us and making sure every Westchester resident and residents around this country stay safe and secure. So we certainly want to give them their honors and due this week, as well as the memorial service for those officers that have been lost in the line of duty. There was somewhere near 115 officers lost in the line of duty throughout the country in 2024. And we certainly just not only want to thank all of the members of our law enforcement community for making sure everyone's safe and sound, but this is an opportunity to say thank you to them and also to remember those officers that have been lost in the line of duty. That'll be part of our ceremony. It starts at 12 o'clock on Wednesday, the 14th. With that, we had a tremendous opportunity to hear from everything today. Again, Commissioner Charlita Amler talking about National Women's Health Week. Certainly, we had our county legislator and the chair of the Health Committee with us today, Jewel Williams-Johnson. And then we started off with something that was a point to make sure to remind people, and that's why I decided to end on that, was to make sure that we are reminding everyone for their own safety and security. Don't participate in some of these stupid TikTok challenges, and this is another one of them, and the one that was brought up today specifically encouraging young people and students to short circuit computers, etc., and cause those batteries to overheat and cause fires. Not only is it danger to yourself, also danger with the noxious fumes from those batteries releasing, and it's criminal. No need to do that. So let's encourage people not to do this reckless behavior that puts lives at risk. With that, I'm County Executive Ken Jenkins. Thank you so much for watching. We'll be back to you if we need any have additional information that comes up. Be safe and be secure. And again, make sure to remind yourself to thank your local police officers during this Police Officers Week, and certainly Peace Officers Memorial Day, which is on the 15th specifically. Thanks so much for watching, and have a great day.